Swag Radio. Swagger all day, baby.
Swag Magazine interview with Cee Knowledge.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling real good, man.
Yo, man, thanks for the opportunity to interview you for Swag Magazine. We really appreciate that.
No, I appreciate it too, man. Thanks for the love.
Well, you know, as longtime fans, you know, listen to your music back in the day, you know, people gonna want to know what you up to now, baby.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm still doing the Digable Planet thing, you know what I'm saying? Butterfly, Ladybug, we still doing our thing. But at the same time, also working on solo projects. I have a new album that's out right now on Fat Beats, Soul Spasm Records. It's called Futuristic Sci-Fi. Features myself, my man DJ Alex J, who produced the album, Mocha Only from Canada, Blame One from San Diego. We got Don Will from the group Tracy Morgan, straight out of Brooklyn. My man Elemento from the Visionaries, female rapper named Signif, straight out of Cleveland. And my main man Kai Chi, straight out of Germantown, you know what I'm saying, aka Flo Sama Bin Ramen. And we just doing our things, 18 cuts, original new joints, futuristic sci-fi in stores now.
All right. That's what's up. Tell a little people about yourself, you know, I mean, area you from, you know, originally, and, you know, how you got into this music thing.
I was born and raised Philadelphia, you know what I mean, uptown, West Oak Lane, North Philly, up that area, you know what I'm saying? And I got into hip hop really basically through like people like Lady B, listening to the Lady B show, hanging around about the block, you know, Cosmic Kev and all them Grandmasters of Funk. Used to do a lot of block parties around my way, Spin Bad, Disco Rat, you know what I'm saying? The Rat Patrol used to drive around the streets with that big van with the rat on the top of it. I don't know if you remember that. Wagner's Ballroom, you know what I'm saying? I got into hip hop way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I've been in it for a long time. I actually started off as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and my boys from Germantown, we used to go around each other's basements and set up our 1200s and do our cuts and stuff. And then when I got into college, right after high school, I went to Howard University and I started getting more into the rap side of it because then the rappers started getting more love. You know, of course, you want to get the shine. So I started I was always writing little rhymes here and there, but DJing, when I first started off, DJing was the thing. Like, we got the DJ got the most respect, you know what I'm saying, and was the man when it came to hip hop shows. And as the time went on and evolved, I started getting more into the rap side of it, and eventually just started doing rap songs. And when I was in college, I met up with this brother named Ishmael Butler. He'll be later known as Butterfly. He was from the Seattle area. We met up in Philly. He was working at the Reading Terminal. We had like-minded friends, and then we got hooked up. And I was dating this girl named Marianne Vieira, who will be later known as Ladybug. And I brought her into the group, and next thing you know, we got signed to Pendulum Records in 1991, and 92 we put out our first album called Reaching, A New Reputation of Time and Space, and that was the beginning.
Yeah, that's the rebirth of Slick, man.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was our first single.
That's what turned us on to you know what I mean, back in the day.
Y'all made some classics too. It's timeless.
That's what's up, man.
It was crazy because, you know, at first I was trying to figure out the flow when Butterfly came through, and it seemed like most every sentence he said started with a pronoun, this, that, and the other. I like that. It was like, it was just beyond.
Nobody was doing it, y'all.
That's what's up. I mean, back in those days, I mean, originality was the key. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you wasn't original, I mean, you would get crushed. You know what I'm saying? That was They had songs about beat biters and biting. It was just not. It was not tolerated. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Nowadays it's a little bit more loose with the biting, and sometimes people use it as a way to pay homage or tribute to a group. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they take it too far. But
use it as the basis for their career.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, you can't knock nobody's hustle, so I'm not gonna knock it. But back in the day, it was all about originality, creating your own style, getting your own lane, and doing your own thing. So that's, you know what I'm saying, I benefited from that era, you know what I mean?
There's a couple cities that's known for using the artists are known for using the live band these days, and Philly being one of them. Yeah. So what are you guys doing with that?
Oh, we always been a live band. We started off as a, you know, all our first album was mainly sampled, but when we first did our first shows, we always had a band. You know, we always had a band. We used to rock with the Roots, was the original Philadelphia hip hop band. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Got to give shout outs to the original hip hop band, which was Stetsasonic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was the original one.
Sir.
But we grew up, you know, loving music, good music. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on people like Marvin Gaye, Parliament Funkadelic, you know what I'm saying? Pharoah Sanders, Miles Davis, you know what I'm saying? With just many, and they all, you know, it was live instruments, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that my mom's her record collection is where I really got a lot of my inspiration for samples and stuff like that. It was all live instruments. I didn't know how to play an instrument, and we couldn't afford an instrument, so our instrument was turntables. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
it is.
when I got a chance to do live shows with Digable Planets, we had the resources. We definitely had a live band.
That's what's
And I
up.
still got a band now. Today I have my own band called the Cosmic Funk Orchestra. A bunch of cats out of New Jersey and Philly.
Okay.
That's what's up. Next question. Being that you do have a band and you're still, on the scene, do you do shows in the area? And are you traveling with it?
Oh, no doubt. We just did a show last week in Fishtown. My drummer just opened up a new studio called the Boom Room, and he had a grand opening. It was real tight. He just bought a building downtown, Front and Thompson. And the whole building's just a studio and a rehearsal space for bands to come and be able to rent it out in rehearsal space. We're gonna do a little community outreach, teaching the kids in the neighborhood that they can come in and for free they get taught how to work the soundboards, how to do
sweet.
stuff like that, engineering and
That's
stuff like that, how to make music. And if they want, we're gonna have our guitar player, our bass player, and our drummer is gonna give free musical lessons to the kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's
So we
real
did a
good.
show last Saturday at the Boom Room for it was like a fundraiser to build up money to to help, because it's going to take money to
Indeed,
do stuff
definitely.
like that. We're trying to get grants from the city to make it really pop off, but
To get the kids off the street.
yeah, no doubt, that's what it is.
That's what's up. That's beautiful.
So I always do shows. I don't do a lot of shows in Philly per se. It seems like it's more money and more demand outside of Philly, but I do shows here and there every once in a while. Somebody I know that's real cool with me, real close, asked me to do a charity show or some other show they might come on. I'm doing something, and I'm also right now actually working on a collaboration with Schoolie D. Me and Schoolie D about to work on a joint with my man Stoop, who is the producer of Jedi Mind Tricks,
Okay.
and we about to do a collaboration project together.
That's what's up.
Yo, that's what's up.
Looking forward to that. PSK, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
another
front on that.
classic.
That's the original gangster right
People
there.
always ask, what the hell does that mean?
Yes, sir. Another classic.
Now, with regard to, the creativity, one of the things that I get in trouble for, because I always ask something like this, but as far as creativity, what do you see that's missing in today's hip hop?
I think it's really just the somebody taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? I think people are scared because the music industry has changed so much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of record labels have cut down their whole, or even just dismissed their entire A&R departments. You know what I'm saying? They just really, you know what I'm saying? Because record sales are so slow nowadays because of piracy, the internet.
technology.
You know what I'm saying? Technology's made it a little bit more accessible to the general public to get music and to share music a lot easier. But the record companies, I think their arrogance didn't allow them to really jump into the game in the beginning, in the onset of the technology. If they had jumped in from the onset, there wouldn't have never been no such thing as Napster and all that. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't have been no such thing but the record label shunned it. They didn't think it was going to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they allowed it to get to a point where now it's just out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, well, one of my favorite spots used to be Blockbuster.
Exactly.
And I would go to Blockbuster and listen to the CD, and then I say, yeah,
You look
I could
forward-
go and get that. You know what I
Forward
mean?
buying your album or a CD.
Yeah, but if they had jumped on the bandwagon and instead of sold, a physical CD, they could have sold downloads.
Yeah, exactly.
Right out of the store.
Exactly. Now the game is too beyond them now, and I think the artists nowadays are too scared to take a chance. They want that big money. They want to live. They want to be like Ye and Jay-Z and you know what I'm saying, Drake and Lil Weezy and all them. So they try to do what they hear us on the radio. And they trying to copy it, trying to make songs like that. Which is not. I'm not dissing that because some of those songs is pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of them is pretty good,
Yeah.
but I don't think enough people are out there have enough heart to take the chance and try to be original. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They just wanna jump into the flow and it be accepted from the gate. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
no
But-
longer a buffet. It's like, this is what we're serving.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
think when you do your own thing and do something original, I think in the long run it'll just last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a real good point.
Who are some of the people that you looking forward to working with that you haven't already worked with?
I would really love to work with Ninth Wonder. I like to work with Pete Rock, Premier. I like to work with. There's a lot of new cats out there that's pretty good too, man. Oh No from Stone's Throw is pretty good. I mean, I can't even think of it's so many. It's just it's a lot of No ID is pretty good too. I like No ID. Yeah, he's really good. I wouldn't even mind doing something with Ye. Ye is a beast on the beats. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Ye. I mean, I'm open to working with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? If we have like-minded individuals can get together and just do music, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So I mean, there's a plethora of artists and producers I'd love to work with. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Now, you're an independent artist, correct?
No doubt. No doubt.
Now, tell me what you see as the benefit to being independent versus being label signed.
I mean, if you got the resources to be able to maintain and the right contacts and a good business plan, independent is really the way to go, because you'll reap more benefits in terms of your profit margins. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot more creative control over what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's a scary game. I mean, economics right now, the economy in general, not even within the music industry is shaky. You know what I mean? So it's hard. A lot of people are scared to invest in certain things that they don't see as being
Quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix or a solid investment. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't look at music as a solid investment. You know what I'm saying? Because it's shaky. There's no guarantee that. You know what I'm saying? But is this something that you believe in? You just gotta figure out. You gotta get a good team around you, even if it's not a lot of people. Like 2-3 good people that you know that you don't have to babysit. That when y'all sit down and have a meeting and everybody makes a plan, like, all right, this person's gonna do this person's gonna do this, and you know within a week when y'all come back and y'all have a meeting again that everybody did what they were supposed to do. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's what you need. You need a team of people that believe in your vision, are smart, have follow through, and you know what I'm saying, are just willing to go the long distance with you, because it's not going to be an overnight success, despite how the fantasy of Hollywood or whatever try to sell it to you. There's no overnight success unless you get lucky or your uncle is the president of Universal Records or something. You know what I mean? There's no quick fix out here in this game nowadays. You're just going to have to get your grind on, a hustle, do a lot of open mic nights. You're going to have to do a lot of free shows, get yourself on Swag Radio, Swag Magazine, and other magazines like that. You know, you have to get yourself out there. I think a good manager, a good producer you can count on, a good publicist is the things that you need to start off. You know what I'm saying? You have those things, you can get it popping. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Your music has allowed you to travel the world and see many beautiful places, and you had many fine places. Where are some of the places that you most enjoyed?
My favorite places, like Amsterdam, Japan, Ireland, Norway, Egypt. I love Miami too. I can't front on Miami. There's a lot of places. There's a lot of beautiful places in the world that I was blessed to be able to go see and visit more than once. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I've seen a lot of beautiful places. Still a lot of places that I haven't seen that I'm looking forward to go see. You know what I mean?
Indeed, that's right.
That's what's up.
How did that make you feel when all these different people from these different lands just like jumped to your music and got you guys and felt it?
Man, that's a beautiful feeling, man. I mean, people go their whole lives. Some people go their whole lives and never ever actually, you know what I'm saying, and experience that. So to be able to experience that it was a beautiful thing. And then after maybe 15 to 20 years later, I mean, since we've really had a mainstream hit record on the radio, there's still throngs and throngs of fans out there that still follow Digable Planets, listen to it. I mean, that's an amazing and a blessing in itself, because hip-hop world is full of overnight new trends. Every couple of months there's some new person that you just must listen to, or that's just the must listen, or the new or this is the hottest new thing around. You know what I'm saying? And it changes so much, and then after like a year or so, that the people that was the hot then is no longer hot. You know what I'm saying? So to be able, after 15 to 20 years later, have shows where you do shows and it's still like there's lines around the corner for people, and people are still you know, hanging on your every word, know your songs, still supports you. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. That's a hard thing to do in the hip hop, in the fickle world of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Or pop music in general.
They have people to tell you that, you know, what you did inspired me to do what I'm doing.
Exactly. It almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes, because I'm a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? I just do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I got my family. I got my homies from North Philly, uptown. I roll with, and we just do our thing. And sometimes I forget. If I be walking down the street, somebody be like, "Oh my God, Doodlebug Doodlebug. I'm looking around like, wait, who? Oh, she talking to me. She talking about me. Oh, what's up, man? They be like, oh man, you inspired me. You got me through my high school days and this. I'm like, wow, that's a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people get caught up in it and let it become too much of who they are, and I don't let it get too much of me. I mean, I try to keep it as real as possible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a gift from the Most High.
Exactly, it's a gift, and we still people. No matter what you do, even just because you can rhyme a few good words, don't make you a better person than anybody else. You know what I mean? So I just try to keep it real and just try to take it in and look at it as a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, listen, the type of style that your new material is in, what would you find that stands out the most about it?
It's different. It's not. If you're a fan of Digable Planets, and that's what you most likely would know me from. If you know Doodlebug, you know me from the Digable Planets. The style of music I'm doing now is totally different. I mean, if you hear it, it has nothing to do with the Digable Planet sound. It's my own sound. It's the sound that I created just from who I am, from my experiences growing up in Philly, living in DC. I lived in DC for a while when I was going to Howard. I lived in I lived in LA for a little while, for about a year or two. So I'm just my experiences that I've accumulated over the years. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying, through the medium of music.
That's what's up.
And that in
But it's
itself
pure
has to be
hip-hop,
very, very enjoyable.
Oh, no doubt it is, man. Because I like to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Most people like to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And the music world has offered me a life where I could do what I want to do. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? There's moments when it's hard, but overall the blessings have been very fulfilling. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, because like the Digable Planets thing was like to some degree there was like a beatnik style. The video itself was like concepted like that, which was to me I thought it was real original. I do remember like a Justin Warfield coming with like a beatnik type style. But like you said, I mean, this is you. This is showing the growth. You know what I mean? It's showing the
as a man and as an artist,
as
Yeah,
an
no doubt,
artist,
no
as a
doubt.
man, and then showcasing the versatility.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there are so many people that really don't have a versatile, approach to their rap game.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
no man is one thing. No man is one. I don't care if you subscribe to Democrats or Republicans. You're not just a Democrat or Republican. You're not just conservative or liberal. You're not just a thug. You're not just a beatnik. You're not just a poet. You're not just a father. You're not just a son. You're all those things. You know what I'm saying? We all those things. Exactly. Some days I have liberal feelings about certain things. Some days I have conservative feelings about certain things.
Right.
Some days I'm on my thug shit with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'm just on my peace, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love vibe. Some days I'm on my just want to have fun. Some days I'm on my serious, political minded, lyrical kind of style. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get caught in one thing. And some people get caught in one thing or feel like, or they try to pigeonhole you into one thing. It's like, oh, aren't you the guy from Digable Planet? Oh yeah, and then I hate when producers come to me and they want, well, let me give you a beat that fits your style. Like, nah,
You don't know
what my style is.
Right.
Just because
You
you
don't know
heard
what
them
my
two albums, those are two albums that doesn't contain my life. I mean, my life can't be contained in two albums. I mean, I'm not going to continuously do the same things. That's like if you was in junior high school and then you in college and somebody expects you to still be the same dude you was in junior high school. It's just not possible. I mean, over every day we learn something new.
Exactly. Because that egghead in junior high school is the man today.
Exactly.
He might be Bill Gates, but he might turn around and be Thug Rah.
Exactly.
So, for you to collaborate with another artist, what is it that you're looking for? If somebody comes to you and says, you know what, I don't know if you take me under your wing, or if you can help me like get myself started. What is it that you're looking for in them to make you want to work with them?
I mean, every day I get hundreds of people trying to do that. I don't like to promise nobody anything. I'm not P. Diddy out this mug. I'm not trying to make the band, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my own thing, trying to pay my bills and be my own man, you know what I'm saying? But if there's somebody that comes to me that's really special, that just has a special sound, or to me, you know what I'm saying? Music is mad opinionated, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So, in my opinion, if I feel somebody is real special, they just have a talent, a style that I really is endearing to me, and I feel like I could really do something to help them. I don't want to sell nobody no pipe dreams and be having them hanging around, 'cause a lot of people do that. I've been in situations where I was in situations like that. So I don't want to do that to nobody else and have their dreams hanging while I'm sitting around BSing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't really do that very often, but most of the time it's like homies that I grew up with, people that I meet on the road here sometimes here, and they just really persistent. It attracts me, that their persistence attracts me, because then I know that they're serious about this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not fly by night.
Right.
They're serious about it, because this is the kind of game where you're just not going to just hand somebody a demo, and next thing you know, you sign, you're going to be in the studio, and then 2 weeks later, you're on tour with Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. You got to have the wherewithal to be able to stand strong against a lot of naysayers, because you're going to get a lot of naysayers before you get the yay sayers. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be strong mentally. You got to be focused, and you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, true to it, and be true to yourself, and have a vision and something original, something that, because nowadays it's so, if you can go to any neighborhood around the world, and somebody in that neighborhood, at least 2-3 people on that block is rhyming or making beats or doing something in the music world, everywhere. Just as within the city, there's tons of people that are trying to do what we do every day. You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure out a way to get your own lane, be original, make a sound that when people hear it, they'll remember it. You know what I'm saying? Either through your music or your live show or both.
That's what's up.
Favorite food to eat and your favorite team?
My favorite team is anything that's Philadelphia. Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, and the Sixers. You can catch me at a Sixers game every season. I'm always at the Sixers games. And favorite food is salmon.
Salmon.
I love salmon.
Yes, sir.
Don't come to my house, because I'll whip up the salmon on you crazy.
Well, look here, that's a date. We coming. Did
I say that? Oh, did I say that?
We big brothers, you know.
Stuff salmon.
Yeah, we coming with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the salmon is my favorite.
Yes, sir.
that's what's up.
A laid back day for you is?
Laid back dates, chilling in the crib with my wife and my kids, watching videos, and or writing to some music, and or maybe taking a walk around our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty low key. You know what I'm saying? I love the summer times. I love going to amusement parks. Me and my family are roller coaster freaks.
Okay.
We like to get all the roller coaster rides.
That's what's up.
And chilling on the beach in the summertime. That's a nice day.
Man, I kind of touched on this a little earlier, but do your kids really know how large you guys were?
Sorta, kinda. You know what I'm saying?
Do they know how large you can still be?
I don't know about that, because my son is a big Kid Cudi fan. He loves Kid Cudi. He's a big Kid Cudi fan and all that. So I mean, he knows who I am, and he knows when I was at my height, he was like he might have just been born. I think in our height, I think I just had him with his mother, like. So he was like 2-3 was when we was like near the end of our run for a minute, and we took that break for a long time. But he still knows who we are, because I mean his friends, I'm surprised, like some of his friends even know who I am, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't really, it's not, I'm just his dad, you know what I'm saying?
Kids are immune to that.
Yeah, he's immune to it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it is. But he's also proud of it, because sometimes like he has his favorite show on HBO called How to Make It in America, and Kid Cudi's in it. And on the first episode, they used one of our songs in it, and he was like, "Oh, Dad, they used your song." And I was like, "Oh, word." I said, "That's what's up." That's what's up. So that kind of made him proud. All his friends watched that show, and he was like, "That's my dad's song." And
That's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Right,
And
well, look,
I think it kind of got into his mind one time too, a couple years ago, when we did a Tide used our Cool Like That for a commercial like 2 or 3 years ago, and he was all over the place, and that was when he was like, "Dang, all right."
That's the man.
But
overall, he don't really give it. You know, I'm just dad. Yeah, he only really cares when he wants to borrow some money, get some new kicks. So you know what I mean?
That's what's up. All right, last question, because we're not going to tie you up all night. What advice do you have for the next artist coming through?
I mean, I just go back to some of the things I said earlier. I mean, just be original, stick-to-itiveness, persistence, and try to be yourself. You know, just be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, when you create, and try your best to stay away from listening to other songs. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you'll subconsciously get swayed by their style, and you don't even know it. You be sitting there rhyming, sounding like Coogee Rap or Kanye or Ludacris or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you've been listening to on the radio. So I think just be original. That's really the key. Be original, be persistent, and have a good team around you. That's real important.
That's what's up.
You got any information you want to give out for people to check you out, your music out?
Facebook, check me out on Facebook under Doodlebug. You can check me out on Twitter. I got like 2 accounts on Twitter. One my DJ runs is called @Doodlebug featuring DOR, and the one that's my personal one is @Cee Knowledge, CeeKnowledge. And then we also have a Digable Planets Twitter page, was @TheRealPlanets. And you can also find me on Reverb Nation under Cee Knowledge and the Cosmic Funk All Stars.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Brother,
Well,
man,
listen,
it's been an
thank you.
extreme pleasure.
Nah,
Yeah.
word, it goes
You
both
know.
ways, man. I remember y'all faces from the scene back in the day. Y'all the real
Yeah,
deal.
we make
Yeah.
it come back to it. We just doing our thing too. We love to do it. So
No
Yeah.
doubt.
if you're doing something that you love to do and God give you the ability to do so, then why not do it, man?
Exactly.
Life is too
Exactly.
short.
Well, thanks a lot, man, and God bless, bro.
Yeah, man.
And we
Enjoy
doing
the
it on our
noise, man.
terms.
You know doubt.
You're listening to Swag Radio. Turn it up. The future of radio. This is how we do it, baby.